This next park review is Kennywood, located in West Miffion, Pennsylvania. Now, I've got to say for this park wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. Maybe it might be like okay slash bad. Now, I'll be talking about things that need to improve about this park. So, like I said, we're going to go down. First up, we'll talk about the roller coasters, and then talk about some other things, and then talk about like the negative see later about what happened. So, let's talk about the roller coasters. This park has a total of 8 or 9 roller coasters. Notable ones are Phantom's Revenge. They're also opening Steel Curtain this summer. And then they also have Black Widow, which right now in RCDB, it's accordingly standing but not operating. It was shut down, I believe, most of 2018 year because one of the engines got caught on fire. So, yeah. And then you do have some wooded roller coasters. A lot of their wooded roller coasters have like a drop right out of station. There's like no lift. So like Thunderbolt, Jackrabbit, those wooded roller coasters have like a drop. So have like a drop like before the lift. Like there's like a lift. There's a lift, but just the drop. There's like a drop on this coaster. That's like old stylish roller coasters right there. So, and then Jackrabbit was okay. Racer, it was alright. Racing part was pretty intense, like who's gonna win. And then you do have some smaller coasters, like you got the kiddie coaster there. You do also have a indoor Wild Mouse 2 Exterminator. So let's talk about the flat rides. This park has over 40 flat rides. Notable ones are Area 360. Which is a Zamperla Hawk 48. They also have Black Widow, a Zamperla Giant Discovery. They also have Swing Shot, which is an S&S Screamin' Swing. They do have a Enterprise as well. They do have a lot of good flat rides at this park. So the flat rides are not that bad. They do have a great Thomas Land area as well. So let's talk about the prices about this park and food. So the prices, as if you're like trying to like buy a season pass, and they do also like other parks, Canopy Lake Park has this too, but they do have like a senior kids pass, something like that. But if you're trying to look for like a season pass, I'm gonna say probably like around. I'm gonna say probably around like $50 or something like that. That's usually like a season pass right there. So, yeah. Food isn't that great, but isn't that bad either. So, the food is not that bad. I don't remember actually trying it. So, yeah. So, I don't remember honestly trying food. Haha, this one's the one that got the negative going. The operations. Operations were poor at this park. It was a hot day, packed, and operations sucked on every roller coaster at Kennywood. Really poor operations. I have never seen 6-minute dispatches on a roller coaster, and that was like on Phantom's Revenge, Thunderbolt. Like, come on, Kennywood. I think you guys might need to watch Edaville, because Edaville actually runs pretty good operations for an amusement park. You guys need to take notes, Kennywood. So, here's the thing. So, I'm going to go around every roller coaster to, like, discuss what needs to improve on these roller coasters. So, yeah, I'm just going to, like, go around. So, Jackrabbit. Here's what happened at Jackrabbit. 2 trains, which is not bad. Like, it has, like, 9 rows, 3 carts. So, capacity does suck. It's kind of like Wooded Warrior. So, yeah. And they do have this ride also runs like 4-minute dispatches, which is ridiculous. Come on, Kennywood. Phantom's Revenge was probably the worst operations out of any roller coaster in the park. Like they're running like 6-minute dispatches as like I was timed. One train, like the purple one, was not even running. So like one train, and then you got also like people fainting. Thunderbolt, 1 train, but it's a older wooded coaster, so I guess I don't mind that. So that's like those older ones. Racer didn't have that bad operations. I think it had like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, better than the other ones, but still needs to improve faster. But yeah, the racer operations wasn't that. Let's talk about the appearance. The appearance wasn't that great either. It's just outside of the park wasn't that bad, but inside of the park wasn't that great. It wasn't that good, but the inside should definitely improve than the outside of the park. So it wasn't that, the appearance of the park wasn't that great. Edaville's better, honestly. So, my question, if you have a question to me, would be, should you come to Kennywood? My answer should be yes, only because of Phantom's Revenge and probably get the other credits at this park. Phantom's Revenge was probably the only great part of Kennywood. Everything else was just okay, poor. Like, operations of the park, like, seriously? Operations, like, 6-minute dispatches, like, crazy, ridiculous. So that's like awful operations, awful things coming to Kennywood. But I mean, all the other attractions, they do have a pretty good coaster lineup. I don't see that they also got Steel Current, so that made their coaster lineup even better. They do have a good flat rides. Flat rides probably better at this park than roller coasters. So that's it from my Kennywood review. If you have been to this park, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram. Link will be in the description. Subscribe for more Coaster Box videos, and I'll catch you guys later.